Hey guys, sorry about that. Having some technical difficulties here. So this is about optimizing your business. Again, how do we get ourselves through this? And this is the part two of four, achieving your financial goals. So it's been a tough start to 2020 for everybody, all businesses, all shapes and sizes, all industries, unfortunately. But here's a couple tips I wanted to give you guys. And I'm going to lend some of it. So make sure that you're looking at, don't just say, oh gosh, 2020 is a terrible year and just write it off. I would challenge you to maintain your full year goals. Jesse Itzler, love the guy. I've been following him for over a year now, year and a half or so. He talks about, he doesn't negotiate his goals, meaning that, he has a goal. He just does what he has to do to get there. So I would suggest you do the same thing as you're coming out of this. You probably have fallen behind, right, so far this year. And how do you get there? So what I would say is look at your full year goal. Let's say, for example, that you're behind by, don't lower your target. You're behind by $100,000 so far this year. What I would suggest is take the rest of the year, let's say June through December, add that $100,000 that you are short so far this year, add that to your numbers for June through December, because you have a budget, right? Right. You have a budget, right? Yes. Yes is the right answer. Add that to your budget. Now use your seasonality, right? So if your business has seasonality, you have busier seasons, slower seasons by month, right? To make sure that you're capturing it accurately. But it's very, very important. Don't lower your target for the year. Look at it as an opportunity and what activity level. So a lot of people are going to say that, gee, that sounds great. However, how the heck am I going to make up the difference? That's the challenge. Figure it out. Now, easier said than done. Here's a suggestion. You're going to reverse engineer, right? So now if you add that $100,000 and spread it through the last, let's say 6 months, 7 months of the year, whatever it might be, now you need to figure out the activity level required to get there. So how many additional phone calls do you need to make? How many additional visits to customers do you need to make? And then here's two more, right? So that's activity levels, right? So what I mean by that is if you know that for every 100 phone calls you make, that leads to 10 leads. And for every 10 leads, that leads to 3 sales, right? You can do that math and figure out, and then every sale is $5,000, right? If you have to make up 100, now you need 20 sales. So you kind of reverse that and figure out the activity level you need, right? That's what I mean by that. But here's 2 more quick ones. And again, I want to try to keep these videos short so you can digest them pretty easy and pop in and out of them as you need to. But so consider that 65% of new revenue for a small business comes from where? Guess where? Anybody? It comes from your existing customers. So think about it. People do business with people that they know, like, and trust. Your existing customers already know you. They must like you because they're continuing to buy from you, right? And they trust you, right? They've gotten a good experience. It's not even a warm lead. It's a super hot lead, right? So consider talking to your customers. And I'm talking about this in the first video, is being proactive with your customers. There may be some products that they consume that you produce that you could help them with. So for example, dumb example, but just because it's sitting here on the desk, let's say that someone buys pens from you, right? Someone buys pens from you right now, and that's all they bought from you. Well, you have a conversation with them, all of a sudden you realize they need highlighters. Geez, we have highlighters. Could we bid on that? Maybe we could provide pens and highlighters. Maybe we give you a good deal because you're ordering more from us. Just an example. And here's the second one. Again, I want to try to make these quick, but here's the other one to strongly consider, especially as we're moving into our new normal. And many people are becoming more and more familiar with virtual type things. Consider, if you don't have it already, some sort of online store on your website. Here's where it creates a huge advantage. Believe it or not, only 17% of small businesses have an online store as part of their website. 17%. So by the averages, you create an 83% advantage. You have an 83% advantage over, on average, your competitors. So huge opportunity there. And I know some businesses say, oh, geez, I don't really sell physical products, so I don't know how to do that. There are ways. For even a field service type business, you can have it to where you sell maintenance plans on there. You have different things that you can do through that. But like maintenance would be the first thing that pops in my mind. So those are the types of things I'm talking about. Don't negotiate your goals. Keep your full year goal, add it to the rest of the year, and figure out how the heck you're going to get there. What level of activity, what actions are you going to take to make up the difference? Don't just write off 2020 and say, oh, geez, make excuses, right? Don't do that. Stick to your guns. Make sure you're looking at your goals and achieving your goals and figuring out what you need to do to achieve those goals. All right, that's it for now, guys. I got 2 more videos coming your way. I'm going to knock them out here pretty quick. So stay tuned. We'll talk to you again soon. Mr. Biz, peace out.